Pinkie was not an ordinary spider. She was a bright pink spider who lived in a grand old haunted house on the edge of a small town. The house had creaky floorboards, cobweb-covered chandeliers, and windows that rattled with the slightest breeze. Despite its spooky appearance, it was home sweet home for Pinkie. Every October, as the leaves turned orange and the nights grew longer, the haunted house would attract visitors looking for a fright. Pinkie, with her bright pink hue, was always excited for this time of year. She loved to watch the guests' reactions to the house's spooky atmosphere. One chilly evening, as the full moon hung high in the sky, a group of children from the town decided to visit the haunted house. They whispered and giggled nervously as they approached the creaking front door. Pinkie, who had been spinning a web in the corner, perked up and watched with keen interest. The children pushed open the heavy door, which let out a loud, eerie creak. "Welcome to our haunted house," Pinkie thought with a little spider smile. She scurried to her favorite observation spot, a large web strung between two dusty old portraits. As the children entered, a ghostly wind blew through the hallway, making the curtains flutter and the chandelier sway. "Eek!" cried one of the children, a girl named Lily. Pinkie watched as the kids huddled together, their eyes wide with fright. The group slowly moved deeper into the house, jumping at every creak and groan. They walked through the living room, where an old rocking chair rocked back and forth on its own. "It's just the wind," one boy, Jack, tried to reassure himself. But Pinkie knew the house had its own way of welcoming guests. Next, the children ventured into the dining room, where a long table was set with dusty, cobweb-covered dishes. Pinkie made her way to a web near the chandelier, ready for the big moment. As the children gathered around the table, a loud thud echoed through the room. A portrait on the wall tilted forward, revealing a hidden passageway. The children gasped, clutching each other in terror. They hesitated, debating whether to explore further. Pinkie could hardly contain her excitement. She loved this part. Finally, the children decided to be brave and stepped into the hidden passageway. It led to a dark, narrow staircase spiraling down into the basement. The air grew colder, and the sound of dripping water echoed through the walls. As they descended, Pinkie scurried down the wall to follow them. In the basement, the children found themselves in a room filled with old trunks and crates. Suddenly, one of the trunks burst open, and bats flew out, screeching and flapping their wings. The children screamed and ran back up the stairs, tripping over each other in their haste. Pinkie watched as they fled the house, their screams echoing in the night. She felt a little sad that the fun was over, but she knew they'd be back next year. After all, the haunted house always had a way of drawing people in, despite their fears. As the house settled back into its eerie silence, Pinkie returned to her web, satisfied. She may have been a pink spider living in a haunted house, but she loved her home and the yearly excitement it brought. And who knew? Maybe next year, she'd finally meet someone who wasn't afraid to be friends with a pink spider in a spooky old house. The end! Thank you for joining us on this wild adventure through Jungle Journey. We hope you enjoyed today's tale from the jungle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on more exciting animal stories. Feel free to share your favorite part of the story in the comments below. And remember, every story is a new journey waiting to be explored. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep dreaming with Jungle Journey.